Damn. Hey guys, welcome to a video of Mortal Kombat movie 2021 now. Welcome to Dark Knight stream, and today we're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat. We're gonna talk Mortal Kombat movie. So my typing. I swear I had something up there, but basically this is not what I had, but I think this can work. Scroll all the way down so we can start fresh. Alright, welcome to Mortal Kombat. Wish I could share my screen. By the way, this is like my first time doing live video, so this is like my first time doing like live video, so just have a little patience with me. But anyways, we're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 2021 that released on April 23rd, which was yesterday. I gotta say, man, the movie has a lot of great moment. I pretty much enjoyed for a director I never even heard about. The movie budget was like $50 million, and they did a great job with just only $15 million. What are we gonna talk about today is the characters, the new protagonist, which is Cole. All right. A lot of people are confused because they're not sure if Cole is a character from the Mortal Kombat game or if he's going to be added to the roster of the Mortal Kombat game in the nearest future. I think NetherRealm, I think that's the name of the company that, or one of the company that creates Mortal Kombat games. I believe in the new Mortal Kombat game that Cole will be a downloadable character, and I pretty much think that a lot of people are gonna have a lot of fun with this character. Cole is a martial, and I'm sorry for my pronunciation since I'm Latin. Um, Cole is like a new martial artist fighter, and basically he's introduced as this new character in the movie, replacing Johnny Cage. All right, that's another thing that I want to talk about. Johnny Cage. Why was Johnny Cage not introduced, or why Johnny Cage was not part of this movie, being one of the most famous, well-known character. A lot of people were asking questions. Where's Johnny Cage? Is Johnny Cage going to be introduced into the new Mortal Kombat movie? Because they show so much of different trailers. They give a lot of info of Mortal Kombat, except will there be a Johnny Cage? Now, Johnny Cage, we know Johnny Cage from the early Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and so on. Alright? He's been a top shatter in most movies and in most video games. But anyways, let's continue. So, sorry, I keep going back and forth. I don't really have all the setup properly for live streaming, so I just basically do it this way. If you don't like it, that's your problem. If you do, hey, hallelujah. So, anyways, I'm gonna further continue my opinion and what review and what type of review this movie deserves. So, anyways, we got the poster right here, Mortal Kombat. See it in theaters or on HBO on demand, motherfuckers. That's right, on April 16. Right, that's what it says. Anyways, we're gonna continue with a poster of Sub Zero, aka my top shata motherfucker. That is one of my most top character in the Mortal Kombat next to Scorpion. Now they choose a very great actor for this to play this role of Sub Zero. Now a lot of people were asking questions like, for instance, will we be able to see Noob Saibot? Will Sub Zero return of Noob Saibot? A lot of comments and a lot of question about Sub Zero resurrecting as the villain Noob Saibot. Now they had a lot of different hints where I saw in a part of the movie where Sub Zero enters or even show himself first with some black smoke around him, and I don't know, they tease a little bit of that shit into the movies. Now the question is, are we going to see a new Cybot in the sequel, in the upcoming new Mortal Kombat movie part 2, or whatever they're gonna call this fucking new movie, where it's just a matter of time? Depends, and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later in the video. Depends on the movie's performance, and I'm gonna talk about how much money did they invest to make this movie, and we're gonna talk about also how much money the movie made up to today since release date until now. Now, going back to Sub-Zero, the effects, was okay, was alright, I went straight to YouTube right after I saw the movie. I went to YouTube and I went to Mortal Kombat recent movie trailer just to read the comments, just to hear about what these fuckers have to say about the movie. Those fans like me, what they have to say about the movie, what they think about the movie, and I saw a lot of positive feedback about the movie. So I just hope that everybody spend their freaking money on this movie. Please do that. If you really enjoy this movie, go and watch that shit. Spend some money. Become a HBO Max subscriber. I don't give a fuck. Just do what you need to do in order for this movie to become successful. With all that said, let's continue with the next poster. Now we got here Kano. Now Kano was like the type of Johnny Cage vibe. What I mean to say is the guy has like jokey type. Now we all know Kano has some joke from all previous movies, from the old Mortal Kombat movie and the with this actor that portray Kano. He has his little speech, his little talk. He was a little, he was jokey. He was badass in this one as well. The only thing that I didn't like is, let me see, like the way when he uses anyways guys, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched this fucking movie, please get out of this fucking channel right now, because I'm about to spoil your vagina with some new spoilers. Alright, so anyways, I might not even say much, but just a little bit of it. And this fucking video is only made for those of you who watch the movie. So if you haven't watched it, but if you still want to be here and see what the fuck I'm gonna say, then stay. If not, leave. But anyways, with all that said and done, Kano, one part I didn't like, it's like the his like a little bit of his acting, the part where he with the part where he laser eye the motherfucking statue in order to break Raiden fucking shit, that part when he opened his mouth, I find, I don't know, man. But overall, the guy does a great job. The guy portray Kano pretty much. I just don't like the way they got their power, especially Kano. It should have been different, for him at least. We all know Kano has like this motherfucking metal plate on his motherfucking eye, so we really thought that, or I really thought that Kano at the end of the movie or in the mid of the movie would have gotten his metal plate face, which was still awesome. I'm not saying it's dumb, but it was still awesome to see him, you know, at least um, the way he got his power. That's the only thing that I didn't like, you know. It's like, at least for me, the way I wanted, the way I wish it would have done was that he was in a fight or something and somebody fuck up his eyes and he had no other choice but to I don't know, he goes into some sort of experiment and he get his shit, metal fucking eye squeeze it into his motherfucking face, but we didn't got that, but it's okay. um So, anyways, let's continue. We didn't got that, but it's okay. Anyways, now let's continue with the. Come on, come on. Hey, go ahead. Who do we got here? Oh, nope, I skipped. What do we got here? Who do we got here? Aha! Melina. Hmm. Now we all know Melina. She's the twin sister of Kitana, created by Shao Kahn. All right, now Melina does a little part of the movies. She does a fight scene, and you should watch how this bitch die. She really. I mean, I did say spoiler alert, right? Y'all gotta watch this fucking bitch the way she died, and it's not even a fucking spoiler because, I mean, you gotta see what happens in order for you to see the way she fucking dies. But Melina the Kalina, the Sabrina Toblina, you know, she dies in the motherfucking movie, and she's got a nasty fatality. You know, the only thing I don't like is like they need to do like a little history background into Melina, how she came into Mortal Kombat, at least for this brand new reboot. Because if she's in the movie, then definitely Kitana, needs to be in this movie. Just like Johnny Cage was supposed to be in this movie, but she wasn't, and he wasn't. So Melina was created by Shao Kahn. That's what I think. That's what I believe. That's what I saw back in 2000. I don't know, but when you play video games and when you watch movies, it's a lot of fucking mixture and development, how these characters come to life. But the way that I remember is that Shao Kahn created Melina because he thought someday in the future, Kitana would betray Shao Kahn, and he wanted to make an identical twin sister, which came out to be Melina. Now, would you have sex with Melina? In the scale of 1 to 10, how much would you give Melina? Hmm? Imagine that bitch in the back shot right now, huh? Sucking your cock with those fucking sharp teeth, huh? Anyways, Melina, she did her shit, she was in the movies, yeah, we'll watch her. Cole Young. Now, how young is this motherfucker? I don't know, maybe 16, 17, with a fucking tattoo on his chest of Mortal Kombat. Now, whenever you get this tattoo on your chest, it means that you are chosen to compete in the Mortal Kombat tournament. Alright? Now, Michael Cole, Michael Cole is a fucking WWE. Sorry about that shit, because Michael Cole can never be as badass as this nigga right now. Sorry. I mean, I live in St. Martin, we use that phrase a lot. No personal feelings. But anyways, Michael Cole is the new protagonist in the brand new Mortal Kombat movie. Alright? In the new Mortal Kombat movie, he is like the new protagonist of the movie. He is like the icon the movie portrays around him, even though the posters are between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. But the movie's focused about this new character, which I was confused in the beginning because at the beginning of the movie we see a child, scorpion child, which is a female, a little baby girl. You know, if you haven't watched the movie, I'm sure millions already have watched the movie, or a couple of thousand of people already watched the movie. But if you haven't, go watch the free 7 minutes that is around the internet, or watch the movie by now. Please go ahead and watch the movie. It's very nice. Anyways, let's continue. Um, there's a little child, there's a little baby in the movies that after many years passed by, I thought for 1 second that it was because of the with the subtitles somehow with the Chinese and English, whoever subtitled the movie, they probably made a mistake calling the baby a girl when it was actually a boy. But it turns out to be this guy right here was not the baby. What's This guy just happens to be what is a proper word, a descendant, or I don't know, bloodline of Scorpion. So which means that we still need to see in the upcoming film who in the blue freaking hell is this female little baby that we or I can't recall seeing in the movie. So Michael Cole is a martial artist, right? Martial arts, whatever you want to call that. You understand what I'm saying? He fights for $200 and he loses, and he's the chosen one, and he's being selected to be in the tournament of Mortal Kombat. And yeah, he goes out there, he's doing his shit, and it's a very interesting character. He's introduced in the movie for the first time. None of us never heard of him. None of us have no experience. None of us have no bio or any understanding who is Cole Young. But eventually, I can guarantee you that he will definitely be either as a. I mean, if you're asking yourself, hey, is this little motherfucker gonna be playable in the all new Mortal Kombat 11? Will he be a additional downloadable character? Find out on the next episode of fucking Coxy. I mean Mortal Kombat. But you'll get to find out that you'll eventually. We all know this guy is gonna be part of one of those roosters. The question is, what type of fucking moves are they going to add for the people? I know everybody wants to play my Cole Young. I'm gonna call this little fucker Michael Cole. Yeah, because of fucking wrestling. But Cole Young, Cole Young now is gonna be sooner or later a playable character in the upcoming Mortal Kombat games, or a downloadable character for the release of the latest Mortal Kombat 11. Alright, so just wait for it. Just wait for it. But anyways, Cole Young, because he's young, is the protagonist, or one of the protagonists of the movie. He does a lot of shit. I think in the game, they might probably have him have the special uppercut. Like his finished move is gonna be like he goes down on his knees and he gives it a hard you kid, and then like your whole either your fucking head blows off, or he hits you a uppercut so hard, so freaking hard that your spine pulls your ball sack inside of your fucking stomach and comes out all out through your fucking head. So yeah, it's gonna be something crazy. You could imagine his fatality is, for instance, one uppercut. Like instead of Johnny Cage, Johnny Cage splits his legs and do waka and your kasakalak and hits you on your fucking glory hole cockalizer balls. Imagine doing that right now, but Cole Young style. So he split right in the fucking ground, and he stretches his fucking hands straight forward, give you at least 2 tons of pressure knock out on your ball sack, and just because of the angle and the uppercut going directly to your ball sack, sends your ball sack testicle straight up coming onto your fucking mouth. And then once the ball sack drops on the ground, he picks them up, shoot the fucking 2 balls on his mouth, and then just blow them out straight to your eyeballs and going right through your brains in fatality. Now, fuck. How nasty could that be? Just nasty, just the fact that he pick up the 2 balls, slide them in his mouth, and send them out. That's called young fatality. Now what else do we got? Samson, the sorcerer, the fucking almighty sorcerer. Now Samson, we all know Samson being one of the top villain. It's like the Lusky from Marvel. But just this time he's in Mortal Kombat. All right, and let me just hold on there. Now Samson, as usual, in the movie, he's basically always breaking the rules. He cheated his way out. And as I understood, they already have most of the win, and they needed just one more win to conquer Earth, or for whatever. But that the good guys always win. Samson in the movie, he does something that I think y'all don't want me to say, but he does it anyways, and you are gonna see that shit anyways. So somebody's soul is gonna be sucked out, and Samson is gonna absorb all that nasty soul into his fucking body. So the character does a little fatality. We get to see his sorcery, on Power, and right now he's at HBO Max. So don't fucking miss Scorpion. I mean, Shansung. I believe Shansung is gonna be in part 2. The movie. He's going to portray the same character. I just wonder if he's gonna come with his gray hair. We haven't seen a Samson in a Mortal Kombat movie with gray hair, because we saw every part 1 Mortal Kombat. Samson has Shansung, not Samsung. Motherfucker, that's a fucking phone. Shansung. Part 1 has white hair. And every Mortal Kombat movie that I know, Samsung, his hair is fucking black. Why can't they not make a fucking Samsung, or aka Shang Tsung, with their fucking hair white? Why is it every time I have to be with a hair black? What is going on? What is freaking going on? But anyways, yeah, go watch Samsung in Mortal Kombat movie. We got Kung Lao, the guy that have the culo de Lao. Now Kung Lao makes his first. Is it? Yeah, I believe so. I've never seen Kung Lao portray any of the previous Mortal Kombat movie. Now this guy is a badass. This guy really, really, really did a great job. Kung Lao is like, for me, it's like in the movie one of my favorite character to play as Kung Lao. Does a great job. His acting is cool. He's like this serious dude. Has no joke. He just, and his fighting style is crazy. The way he uses that hat, the way he kick ass, lick ass, goggle ass, whatever you wanna say ass, this guy does it. And he's very fucking amazing. Go and watch fucking Kung Lao. Alright? Don't miss this opportunity, okay? Who else do we got here? Who else? Sonya Blade. No, You know, Sonya Blade was not a chosen opponent for the Mortal Kombat movie. In terms of she didn't have the fucking Mortal Kombat symbol tattoo. You know, it's only those who had the Mortal Kombat symbol tattoo was part of the Mortal Kombat tournament. Now she still compete. She still does her shit. I fall asleep on Sonya part of the movie. I don't know, like I wanted more breasts, more bright journalism. You know, I don't know. I just didn't fucking like it. Hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. Gonna end this motherfucking live stream. End it.